Hi guys, I am headed up to the Hoodoos that are up part of the way between Edson and Jasper in Yellowhead County. I don't know why it's focusing like that. It's the wild sculpture trail that we're doing. I don't have a lot of time, so we're not going to do the full loop, but we're gonna drive up there and hit the go see the Hoodoos and take some pictures and spend a little bit of time there. We do have about, I'm guessing about an hour's drive up to get there on oil field roads. What I typically do, like if you have a radio, it's probably best. I don't have one right now, so a couple things that I'm going to make sure I do to ensure that I'm not getting in the way of some of the drivers up here is it is in slow season, it's break up right now, so there should be less oil field traffic up here. And then pardon me, there should be less oil field traffic up here, and you make sure that your headlights are on so that they can see you. I don't drive very fast so that it's not super dusty, and then I also make sure that on all corners that may or may not have people coming around it, that I'm as far over. In terms of like a public vehicle, you are like the lowest on the hierarchy on these roads, so I just try and drive with that in mind so that if anything ever happens, I can get over as soon as possible. It's easier for me to move this little thing than it is for a big truck to move. I just got to the staging area here, and I don't I think I forgot socks, so I'm gonna get my hiking boots and my backpack on, and then I'll go show you over there. I'm actually feeling kind of anxious about doing this hike, which is surprising. It's not very long to the Hoodoos, which is kind of all I wanted to do today, but it's just, I don't know. I've been like hiking and doing stuff out in the woods since I was a kid, and I still get super anxious, so I think it's maybe just because like I do know that the bears are on the move and whatnot, so it is kind of in the back of my mind. But let's go look at that map, and I guess we'll see how it goes. I might do the controversial speaker playing music as we're hiking today. So we're doing the wild sculpture recreation trail today. So this is the Emerson road I was talking about. We're parked here. We're gonna hike in here and then take this trail down here to the top of the Hoodoos. Probably hang out here a little bit and then just make our way back to here, because we don't have I don't have a very long time where I can hike. But so there is bears. There's no sign or anything that's been put up saying that there's a bear that's been spotted lately. It's just we are out in the wilderness, so hopefully we don't see any. We're gonna go down there and then all the way up there. Probably not gonna stay too long because I'm pretty sure there's a rainstorm coming in. That should be fun. guys are gonna hear my heavy breathing. Welcome to the Hoodoos. Okay, I gotta climb up there so I can get over there. So I'm gonna put you guys down because I'm gonna drop something. Not brave enough to go over there. We used to be able to go down here, but the hoodoos change every year, so I'm not gonna chance that one this year. Just come and spend some time up here and this is a super unflattering angle. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but I thought, cause I don't want to leave here yet. I just quickly talk about what I packed. You're leaning up against my water bottle right now, and then I carry a first aid kit. I packed a little bit more in here than what you'd get buying it. That's why it's stuffed. Some IV tape and whatnot. But I can bring that. I didn't actually mean to pack this, but actually that's what I grabbed it because this is where my bear banger is. I'm just super hesitant on, like, I carry this. I know the functions of it, like the functionality of it, but I don't know, being that it's like a flare gun, if it would cause like sparks when you use it. So you have your pen, and these are the flares and these are the bangers. And since we got out here, I just saw on my phone that the fire advisory has been moved up from like a partial fire ban to a complete fire ban. This time 2 years ago in 2023, we were a major wildfire in through this area. So causes me a little bit of stress. I carry like one of those instant cold packs. This is supposed to actually stay in my vehicle, but I should keep this out actually. Some Kleenex and some gloves. This is mostly, like I said, just supposed to stay in my vehicle, so probably didn't actually need it. No, and I have my gaiters in here, but I don't always wear them. Yeah, I have both of them in here. It's too dry. And then I always carry like an emergency bivvy in case for some reason I have to stay out here, which with how close I am, I'd hope that never happened, but I do bring that just in case, or in case someone gets hurt and they're in shock. And then I have my soil knife. It's I don't actually know how to pronounce the full name, but we call them Moras. This one got used camping once, and whatever it was used with reacted to the metal. It's supposed to be, this is carbon, that's why. It reacted with the metal, and now I just use it like from work with a soil knife and just random things, so it's actually not sharp. Carry this, but I'm actually going to. So you take your cap off of your banger and you put it on here. Now I've taken these on and off so many times that the threads are starting to go, but you just screw it on, and if you ever needed to, you just pull this over, pull this over, pull this down, and then you like release it and it pops. So we'll put that somewhere on my bag. I've been coming out here for years, and I just found out today that they have, I think it's a Marl, they call it Marl Fen. It's a fen that actually has a bunch of different carnivorous. There's a bunch of plants that are carnivores that grow within the actual fen. So I thought that was really interesting, and I'm gonna go look up some of the species and maybe include them in here because I'm absolutely fascinated. So I originally came up here, I didn't show you how I got up onto this layer of the hoodoos just because I thought I was gonna slip. So I'm gonna show you guys how I get down, and it's mostly gonna be sliding, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not the way we want to go out, that's for sure. So if you want to continue on the trails, you can go that way all the way down, and then around on the other side of this wetland is the fen that I was talking about. We're going to continue down this way, and then we got to go that way to get back out. And I'll try and record some of that, but I am going to put probably some music back on again, just because I'm a little worried about bears. So I'll go this way, and it feels like it's starting to rain too, so I'll go up this trail and on our way back to the truck. Oh look, there's the Jeep. I'm really out of shape, you guys. I'm also wearing too many layers. But we're back here at the parking lot. I think we're gonna get in and quickly go check out the Emerson Campground, and then head back to town. Before we do that, we're gonna put this away. So, open this up, grab your little cap. You're going to unscrew this off of the pen. I intentionally put the caps back on because the striker, which sets them off, is in there, and then I put it back in the case. Make sure that we clip up the bear spray so that it's not as easily opened. Here, I've had one of these open in a vehicle, so I'm a little over the top. I go back and forth between this because this does impede your ability to get it, but when I hike, I undo this, so you just have to pull it out. And this is how you check your gear. This expired in 2018. Guess I gotta get a new one of them. I just found socks in my vehicle after I did that entire hike barefoot in my hiking boots. Before I get on the road, has anybody else tried that like satellite messaging that iPhones have now? I just tried it, and I'm really hoping that I don't get a freaking like massive charge on my phone because of it. But it took a lot longer than I thought it would. But I'm also surrounded by some pretty good trees, and it's cloudy, so maybe that's why. Apparently these campsites are only by reservation. I think the other ones are self-registration. So there's like, I think free wood, which is becoming few and far between now. I look out with how small the Jeep is because I can kind of fit in a lot of sites that people don't normally want to go in because campers have gotten bigger and bigger. But yeah, let's go look at the bottom loop and see, and who knows. I'm guessing that's probably backwards for you guys. I think we're gonna come out here one summer. This is actually, it's been years since I've been out here. So campgrounds are pretty nice. Definitely more suited for my size of vehicle or small camper. So yeah, I might put that on the bucket list for the season. So we're just gonna head back now. I think it's definitely probably an hour drive on the gravel with how rough it is. And I'm contemplating going back on the Med Lodge Road, not the Sundance Road, but we'll see.